You're getting too rough in there.
Something out here.
What? Go save mommy. Here comes Oso. She just opened the door and she goes, "There's something out here," and then closed the door. I will. She's investigating critters right now, I think. Candy, did you see my comment on Instagram on your shower video? I died laughing. I was like, "There's a showergram? I'm gonna have to jump on this trend." The dogs are literally pulling out every toy out of the basket. Hey, settle down. No. What are you doing this weekend? Bucket, Candy, Queen? Sounds like what? Oh, it's probably the mule deer.
Yeah, but I like it. I can't see.
Bucket said hi.
Hi.
She said hi. These two are ornery this morning already.
Yeah.
Did you really? What up? What up, lumber snack?
You did that.
I think she got her office put to go to bed. Hey, misfit. Oh my gosh. What up, Rooster? They found the one toy with the squeaker in it. They have all these quiet toys, but they love that squeaker. How has that squeaker survived is what I want to know. That's what I like to hear, lumber snacks laying in bed thinking about me. Isn't it everybody's dream? Lumber snack. In this live? Dude, you should have seen the appeal that I submitted yesterday when my live went down and I won my appeal. There's no way. Oh, yeah. It's funny. I have my old duffel bag and I have a camo net shoved in it for the duck boat. And that got moved. And when she lifted it up, that's what was underneath it, was those two camel spiders. And then when she was over there working she was doing the, what's that shit called? Starlink. She wanted like this mini whiskey barrel like type pot, and then she filled it up with that foam and like this 4x4 sticking up. When she moved that, there was a scorpion underneath it. I just wasn't prepared to see that already. I totally forgot about him. Hey, no, get the quiet toy. Don't look at me like that. Go get the quiet toy. Did you bring me that toy? Pepper, you're always the good one. That's what, yeah, no, that's the one that was under the whiskey barrel. A big old leathery looking thing. And of course, I had to play with it with a stick. I think got some, things are pretty strong. You know, it was definitely one of the glow in the dark ones during the day when I moved the whiskey barrel. And I've had some things that have flown up to the house. I don't even know if they're bees, flies, what the hell they are, but they're huge. There's some weird critters out here. Yeah, I imagine so. I had taken it home defense, and I had went and sprayed around, especially like in the crawl space area. And I really went through that and I sprayed it all around, and that's what got things moving per se. But in Texas, I would go spray the trailer with that because you'd get the wasps inside the frame. And that'd always be fun, backing the boat into the water to go get in the boat, and then they come flying out the front of the trailer. Mad. So I used to treat the boat and the trailer. I guess I have to do that here too. In Texas, you'll get those little tiny ants. What are they, like sugar ants or whatever they are? They just get in the foam of the boats and stuff, so you have to spray. Hey, Brittany. I hope you have an amazing day. Yeah, those sugar ants are everywhere. I mean, they don't really do anything. They're just a nuisance. I guess those, what are they called? Like those sun spiders, camel spiders, or whatever. They eat like termites and ants and lizards and small rodents, and they're not bad to have around. And I'm like, well, Stephanie took care of those two, but maybe there'll be more. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of different types of ants in Florida. You know, like those giant, are they carpenter ants? Those big black ones. We had some of those, the ones they call cow killers. You'd see those every night. Hey, Karaya. Good morning. Queen Steva was in here. Are you pouting now, Oso? Because I said don't use the squeaky toy. They're pouting. Yeah, those things are super strong too. You guys have those in Florida too? I imagine you would. You know, they said the worst part of when the hurricane hit and the flooding was it wasn't the snakes and everything else. It was like if you were wading through the water to get some of your stuff, it was hitting a fire ant nest that was floating. No, don't do that. Yeah, we've seen it in the marsh. And that's the weirdest thing. There won't be a damn, it won't even be like land out there. It'll just be then the reeds and stuff. And then you like push the boat in the reeds to hide from the ducks. Next thing you know, you have fire ants swarming all over your freaking boat. And you're like, where'd they come from? They're floating on the water. Yeah, it's freaking crazy. And then Stephanie said something about there's no fire ants here when we were over at her daughter's house the other day. And I said, no, that's fire ants right there, right by that, whatever those big ass ants are. They're just not prominent like Texas and the South. Yeah. I had put some powder on one that was close to the house, and I really thought it did the trick. For 2 days, there was no movement. I was like, oh. And then, hey, kitty cat. I went out yesterday, and they were out freaking moving around. I guess they just like took 2 days off after I put some powder on their nest. Some tough critters out here in the desert. We've only pulled Oso's had like 9 cactus needles that we had to remove, and then Pepper had 1. They like to go run around, but sometimes they find it's not like it's the dead ones that are on the ground that still have the needles. They step on them. Yeah, we moved to Arizona, like northern Arizona. Morning, Tammy.
Morning.
How'd your day go yesterday?
It was long. We're headed back to work.
Ugh. Yeah, there's some weird freaking critters here, but it'll be all right. But was it at least a good long day?
Yeah, it was good. I got hit on like 30 times, so it was fun.
So that means you sold 30 plants.
I sold like 30 pallets of mulch.
Really?
Really, it's a thing here. Mulch season is a thing.
Yeah, they advertised it here, mulch season. Maybe that's just a corporate thing. But they didn't really have a lot. Well, maybe that's because people bought a lot. There wasn't that much left on pallets, I guess.
So when I tell you there's a mulch line, I mean half of our parking lot is filled with pallets of mulch right now.
Yeah, I didn't really look over there, but they had it underneath. It's funny here. You don't see as many lawnmowers out front like all the other Home Depots, so they had room for mulch over there. Actually, I think Ace Hardware said something about mulch season yesterday. Because that's pretty much what we have in these smaller little towns is the Ace Hardwares.
Yeah. See, Phoenix, we don't. We have rocks and pavers.
Oh yeah, I remember in Surprise we would have to go out there and we would pull the weeds one, and then rake the gravel. That's literally what you were doing was raking the gravel, and Stephanie had like a technique that she did.
Oh yeah, the hula hoe is my favorite too.
Yeah. So I went to go lift the trailer off the truck, and it started rolling down the hill, and I caught it, but it threw my back out.
Oh, is that what happened? Good morning.
Yeah, I was laid out.
I was like, oh no, what'd you do? You never responded. So I was like, is he in the hospital?
Yeah, Stephanie. I tried. We have that. The thing that goes upside down to take the compression off. I couldn't even.
Backflip.
Yeah, I couldn't even I couldn't even get in that thing. Like just to lay on it to go back, I couldn't do it. I was trying. I was fighting through it, but I definitely slipped a disc or something. So yes, I was doing like some stretches and stuff, and then later in the evening I was feeling better until I woke up this morning.
Did you put like a heating pad or an ice pack or anything on it?
Yeah, I was doing ice packs, but I don't know where the heating pad is. But I went outside to go sit down, and it rained last night. So I sat down on a wet cushion and went to stand up, and I couldn't stand up. So I was just stuck right there on the cushion.
Oh, Chuckles.
Yeah.
That's the saddest thing I've ever heard.
What?
I said that is the saddest thing I have ever heard.
I know. I was like, I just want to stand up.
Oh, it's awful.
Well, the last time, like something like that, so I would get like spasms, and one time I went to, what's that stuff called? Urgent care. By the time I got to urgent care, it was gone. It didn't really faze me anymore. But this isn't spasm. This is straight. I fucked it up when that trailer started rolling down the fucking hill, and all I could picture it was it going all the way down and blowing through the brand new fence. But it didn't hit me all at once. I had gone inside for an hour and was doing things, and then I went to go pick something up off the ground. I couldn't stand back up, so I was just literally had to crawl. I called Stephanie. She said she was on her way. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to be laid the fuck out with an ice pack. That happens when you've been blown up 14 times, though.
Yeah, I would imagine.
It's just a multitude of like lifting and the moving and all that other stuff, and the trailer just finished it off.
Maybe if you practiced more kung fu, it would work better.
I do practice kung fu. Maybe if I do a roundhouse with my right leg, it might just pop. I was doing some like stretches like old military stretches and like exercises yesterday, and I did feel like a pop, and it felt so much better. So I was like, I'm just gonna have to go see a chiropractor. Did I hit my head? No.
Their license plate says no mercy with a URCI. I like that. I like that a lot. Not ready for today. I gotta work till 6. This is awful.
Ooh, what up, Bill? What's Tilly been up to?
I don't know. I
Yeah,
haven't been able to really talk to her because I've been working so much.
yeah. When aren't you supposed to be going to some event or something, or is that later?
That's in like August. So she got tickets to Shinedown, but the concert's in Tucson, and then that's on like a Tuesday, and then the following weekend is her R&R with her company that I'm always her plus one to.
Yeah.
But the end of July is my daughter's 20th birthday, so I gotta kind of figure out when I can make the trip out there for like a week or so.
Nice.
Yeah. Do that, and then while I'm there, bet your ass I will be up to see you.
All right. Well, I might be down at the Salt River instead.
I mean, I'm down. I'm so there. I know. I have a couple friends. They're like, you need to come back for summer because we've done the Salt River for like 10 years in a row. And they're like, don't break the cycle. I'm like, I hate you.
There's like videos all over the place where those people like spray you with the squirt guns and stuff.
Oh yeah, it's fun. They banned like marshmallows and stuff at the river now because people would launch them at each other.
The marshmallows?
The marshmallows are banned at the river.
That's
It's wild. Of all things, marshmallows.
well, it's probably because the wildlife.
I mean, horses like marshmallows, and you get really close to the horses. It's beautiful.
Oh, while I was fishing by that bridge where they're always at, they would walk up while I was fishing. Stephanie was, I think it was like a super hot day, so she would lay out, but then like when it would get too hot, she'd scoot underneath the bridge. But the horses came right up underneath the bridge, walking all around her. And I think that's when my daughter was up here, so she got to experience it.
Yeah, I like taking my paddleboard because I can stay on the river a lot longer. Normally, it depends on if I'm lazy or not. I'll take the shuttle bus from the parking lot and just float down the river the one day if I really don't want to do anything but crossfade on the river.
Yeah.
But most of the time, it's me and my buddy. He'll park at one end, I'll park at the other, and then we'll just do that thing.
That's what we used to do when kayak fishing in Ohio. Like you drop the one vehicle off, but it seemed like you went like 30 miles just to be on a 3 mile stretch of the freaking river. Yeah, whoever sells those floaties though make a killing, I'll tell you that.
I got to a point where we just ordered them off Amazon. We had like the dual thing, the cooler in the middle, and just fucking had little tiny hand paddles so we could steer.
Yeah, do they really last or?
Yeah, they actually do pretty good. And I liked ours because I could like stretch out and almost lay across it like I was on my paddleboard, and I didn't want to take my paddleboard and deal with it.
Yeah.
So I'd be laying down. Nice.
I pity the fools on the inner tubes, like the tire inner tubes with the rashes and the heat.
Oh yeah, if you rent one of theirs, like the black ones, I highly suggest taking a blanket or like a fitted sheet or a towel or something to put over it because you will burn the shit out of yourself.
Yeah, which we could do in Ohio, but it's still like you'd still get the rash from it, rubbing. But when I was in drill sergeant school, a bunch of us, there was a river right there that you could float down in South Carolina. It was fun.
Waiting for the one here to open up. I want to experience the one here.
Um,
I'm excited.
I forget where you're at. It would still be like 4 or 5 hours as you went to the South Carolina one, I think.
Yeah, I don't want to make that long ass drive back home. I'd have to stay the weekend out there.
Yeah, especially driving 20 back. Nope.
Yeah, so there's one not too far from me because I'm like an hour north of Atlanta. We have a couple of them up here, and then we have the one big one down in Atlanta. I think it's with the Chattahoochee.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them in Chattahoochee. There's one even down by Columbus.
Yeah, so
I don't know if you can float it. I think it's whitewater.
I want to do whitewater out there. I think that would be fun.
Yeah, Columbus has the white water.
I'm all about that outdoor life.
Did you see Bob's other Instagram receipt?
I don't know.
Where he said he told us he was in a meeting till noon.
I did. Is it still there? I gotta use it.
Bob thinks he's slick, but we're catching him.
I want to know what Bob does. I know Bob does Bob, but what does Bob do?
Bob is a man of many talents.
And a master of none.
I missed a whole bunch of snaps last night, I guess.
I don't know, I gave you a hard time, I know that much. But then I was serious. I'm like, are you okay?
Bob? Yeah, he saved my number, but never gave me his, so he's being secretive.
Oh, we don't keep secrets in this secret group chat.
Now, the clouds are there's some clouds right now, and it's really pretty. It's supposed to be, I like how they said it's supposed to be super windy tomorrow. I'm like, it was super windy yesterday and the day before. And I wonder if that's just a springtime thing here.
Yeah, we get part of like this Santa Ana winds or whatever. It's annoying, especially in North Arizona. Y'all get it pretty bad.
Yeah, it comes right over these hills from the west.
Yeah. It just goes straight over Phoenix because all the mountains.
Oh yeah, it's super high in Phoenix off the mountain, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I used to hike the mountains up there when it was super windy. I thought I'd get blown off a couple times. It's like, who really couldn't do that?
Then you walk down a little bit and it's not.
Yep, it's wild.
I always thought it was crazy, like early fall. Well, not early fall, but like during duck season, it would be like 30 degrees in the morning. So you'd be bundled up. By the time you got in the water and everything, and the sun started coming up, it was like 70 something.
Yep. It's kind of what it's like here. It's fucking 43 this morning. Now it's 55, and it's supposed to be almost 90 today. I'm like, yeah.
Dude, you guys been getting a lot of rain?
No, it's been super dry. They said we're in a drought. I was like, you don't even know what a drought is, Georgia. Shut up.
You have a friend that lives up there I'll have to introduce you to her. She's a wild one. She was our wild child a couple years ago. She was always, we're calming her down. We had to follow her across the internet and make sure she wasn't starting shit. Like inadvertently. Not that she was like in drama or something, but you would just catch her in a live.
Yeah.
Just be like, what are you doing? Oh, just introducing myself. But she's funny.
Kind of like I used to do back in the day. Just box hop like a hoe and be like,
Yeah, she'd be throwing game at a lot of people on there, but she used to work for like Warner Brothers.
there's an old man in a Porsche behind me. I should hit him up. Be like,
Oh, there's your sugar daddy.
how you doing? I need to be a sugar daddy.
Oh, now where is that storm coming in from? Like a storm over Flagstaff. I bet you it's dumping snow up on there.
Oh, no. I don't like, I mean, the
They
snow's
just
not bad. I
closed
just
it.
don't like it when it's wind. They close Snowball.
Yeah.
So, fun fact, during the summertime, Snowball is really pretty to go hiking in. It has some really pretty trails up in there.
Well, I asked Stephanie if there was they hike up there and stuff, and she said no.
Yes, you do. Not when there's snow on the ground, but when it's all pretty and nice and warm and sunny and green. There's quite a few. I almost did Humphreys Peak one day, but I didn't get there early enough. I would have had to have stayed the night.
I don't know what this other one is over towards. Is it Williams?
Yeah.
One over by
I should
Flagstaff.
go to Flintstone Village.
Fucking turkeys.
You guys should go to Flintstone Village. I don't know if it's still there, but there's a
Yeah,
whole
I have
area
time
dedicated
for
to the Flintstones. I love that place. It's so much fun.
I passed a sign that said something about that.
That, and then Williams is a cute little town. I dated a guy from there for a little while.
Really?
Yeah.
Like Ash Fork is
Probably still
directly.
there.
Ash Fork's directly north of us. There's like some big mountain over there, but I haven't looked to see which one that is.
Is it really, really, really big? Like tall?
Yeah, you can see the one way over that snowball or whatever by Flagstaff, and then there's that ginormous one right there. It's closer to us.
Yeah, I bet it's Humphreys Peak.
That is probably.
It might be. You'd have to look it up.
Have you ever
That's
went
probably
up these trails in Prescott where like the granite, whatever that crap is, Granite Hills or whatever it's called?
Yeah. I loved hiking Prescott and Sedona.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd go out to like Muntz Park every once in a while.
I'll have to remember what this other one is. Stephanie, what's that mountain right there?
I don't know.
Humphreys Peak?
Hi, Steph.
I think so.
Yeah.
Hi.
And then I hear the turkeys.
Yeah, the turkeys. She let them out yesterday. They were taunting the dogs, so I went and let them out.
Yeah. And like Montezuma as well and Castle. Those are fun to go walk around and see.
I don't know what the one is behind her parents' house. I gotta look. It's Granite Lake is up on top of it. I know that. And when they had the solar eclipse, we went up there. And there was like a bunch of hippies laying around the lake and shit. Tammy said she can hook you up with employee discounts at Home Depot.
We don't even get employee discounts.
Oh.
I mean, if you come to my store, I can do it manually and be like, I will discount everything 50% as
Let me
damaged.
just put you on the phone because apparently the guy did not know what tool shed I was looking for. Kept trying to show me a toolbox. This Ace Hardware, these people love us already, and they haven't even met Stephanie. It's just been me churching them up that Stephanie's going to come down here, and they're just like excited that this woman's going to show up and go shopping. They're like giving me all these coupons and everything. They're like, yeah, get this set up, and we can't wait till she comes. And I was like, yeah, you'll probably see her a lot. She'll be a regular.
I love that. I guess I could charge my phone just a little bit. Man, it's too nice of a day to be at work. And my buddies are not even here. Dang.
You're the first one there?
Oh no, it's been open since 6. I don't have to start for another 20 minutes.
Damn.
I left really excited to stop and get gas and energy drinks and all the things. And then I like to sit in the parking lot and like hype myself up on whether I'm going in or not, or just gonna call out and go home.
I don't blame you.
But I packed my lunch today, so I should probably just stay.
You have pretty decent parking there, or is it like every other Home Depot?
No, it's actually a pretty decent parking lot. Well, when it's not full of mulch, like I swear I'll have to send you a video of this mulch line.
Oh, I believe it.
I'm talking hundreds of pallets that make like a funnel to like drive through, and then we have guys out there loading up bags for everybody. It's crazy.
I was gonna say the one in Columbus, Georgia, and then the one in Texas. It was like the one in Texas wasn't so bad, but there was one that took like a third of the parking lot.
Yeah, that's basically what this is. The whole half-sided, like the garden parking lot, is just filled with mulch pallets. It's wild.
Yeah. You guys don't have to go load that for them, do you?
I don't. I volunteered to just get a workout in and work out some aggression, but they're like, "You're a lady." I was like, "I'm not a fucking lady.
Only
Like, I'm
on
a strong girl, though."
yeah, only
I had
after
some.
only after
I
9
had
p.m.
right.
at the Martini
I had
Bar.
some. Yeah. Oh, not a martini. Actually, maybe an espresso martini. Those are actually so good. But I had some old guy. He had to have been in like late 70s, early 80s. He was a British guy, and he got like a cart full of rocks, and I had nobody to load this for me. So I walked him out. He's like, "But you're a lady." I was like, "I'm a strong lady, though." And I loaded it with ease into his car, and he's like, "Are you married?" I was like, "No." He's like, "Will you marry me? I think I love you." I was like, Jesus Christ.
They've got no shame in the game.
I was like, "Well, you probably only got about 8 years left to live, and you drive a Jaguar, so there's potential there."
There's potential. Yeah.
I was like, "Come back and bring me food, and we'll see."
Yeah. Do you have like pre-written numbers in your back pocket you hand them?
No, I think I'm gonna make business cards with my Instagram on them. Start handing them out.
You're gonna be so much better than Bob.
I be like, it's a race now.
Can you carry your phones there?
Yeah, we have to, because we have to use the Home Depot app to be able to actually locate items, because our like work phones are hard to use when it comes to like finding shit in the store. As where if I type it in on the app, it says, "Oh, aisle whatever, like bay 8." And I'm like, go down aisle 32. Look on your left.
Do the put the phone in your back pocket on record.
Yeah.
Every time like Stephanie and I would be there, like you zone in because you see this big ass phone sticking out of their back pocket, and then you're probably gonna be that guy on some fucking video staring at a girl's butt because there's a computer in her pocket.
Oh, you should see the guys when they have no shame when I wear like a tank top and a sweater over it, like a low cut, and you can tell I'm like eyes up here, guy. I'm like, I know they're nice. I see them every day.
You know, they're like asking where the paint is, and they're not looking at the aisle you're pointing at.
Yep. Do I do it on
I will
purpose? Yes, I
say
do.
the ones in Prescott are super freaking helpful. Like everybody, like the ones in Texas, they won't even talk to you.
That's awful.
Like they'll just blow by you. You know what I mean? They're not gonna ask you shit. But here they're like, hey, they'll like make small talk and then ask if you need anything or help. It was just that one kid, you know, he was new because he was just like scatterbrained.
I'd be like, lay off the drugs, buddy. Tell me how to get this shed.
Yeah.
Crazy
It was
kid.
crazy. He kept showing me the metal toolbox. I'm like, you know what? I don't even know why those are out here. Okay. I don't know why they're out here and why you keep pointing at them. But that's not going to hide a garden rake. And he was like, and then he said, hey, do you know? And the guy goes, yeah, they're right over here. But the one that we wanted, they were out of, which didn't make sense. They were 7x10s for $700, but the 7x7s were like $1,000. Make that make sense.
I would have been like, I want the floor model, buddy. Discount it for me.
They didn't have a floor model.
They have them out in the parking lot. I know this for a fact because I have to go open and shut them every day.
Not here. They didn't.
Dang.
Hell, they didn't even know the one shed was out there that I kept pointing at, and I kept pointing at it from the window. It's right there. And they're like, no, and I'm like, yeah.
Yes.
They're like, all we have is tough sheds, and I'm like, no, you don't.
I still think you should just let Stephanie build one.
Oh, we're gonna build one. She's gonna build one of the ones like the small. Oh my gosh, some dogs. She's gonna build like the one for like the garden tools and stuff like that. But I was talking to her today about getting like an excavator to go do some earthwork in the back to build like a shop, like build her own shop or something.
Hell yeah.
Hey, what is that?
It's part of the toy.
And it starts already. Cheese and rice.
If you're going in, I'm gonna jump off here. I think everybody else is still sleeping.
Right? What do people do with their lives on Saturdays? They should be up and ready to tackle the day.
I'm not falling for Bob having a meeting till noon again.
I don't know.
Well, have a good day at work.
Thanks, Chuckles. You guys have fun today.
I'll try.
All right, I'll talk to you later.